We've never even dreamed of having this much money. It has been made public that Coinbase, the biggest cryptocurrency market in the world, plans to buy XRP Ripple coins worth $11 billion, 0 cents for its own use. Doesn't it sound crazy? This is without a doubt a very strong sign. Already experts say XRP could go as high as $1,200, 0 cents or even more. That's pretty cool, right? Let's do it one step at a time. Let's get right to the point without any more nonsense. Nota bene, Ripple is in the news again. But this time, it's not because of a court case. Instead, it's because of a bold power move that could change the future of stablecoins and maybe even drive up the price of XRP. A new story from Fortune says that Ripple and Coinbase are bidding warily over who will buy Circle, the company that makes USDC the second largest stablecoin in the market. Due to its long history with Circle, Coinbase may seem like the natural buyer. However, Ripple is apparently ready to offer up to $11 billion, 0 cents in cash and XRP to get the deal done. This might look like a bad match at first glance. Coinbase helped to start the Center partnership with Circle in 2018 and has a small stake in the business. They also have an income-sharing agreement based on the reserves that back USDC and a clause in the contract that stops Circle from doing anything that could hurt Coinbase's earnings from the stablecoin. On paper, Coinbase looks like it has the upper hand. Ripple's plan, on the other hand, could change things. Insiders say Ripple made a much stronger offer between $9 billion, 0 cents, and $11 billion, 0 cents, after Circle turned down their first offer of $4, 0 cents to $5 billion, 0 cents as too low. This is where things get interesting. Ripple could offer XRP from its own funds as part of that deal. Ripple has more than 4.5 billion XRP in active wallets, which is worth over $10 billion, $700 million, 0 cents, according to its report for the first quarter of 2025. It also has 37 billion XRP locked in lockup, which is worth more than $87 billion, 0 cents. Ripple is not only a buyer with a lot of money, but it also has a digital asset that might be cheap and is ready to use it to buy a big company. The market could change a lot if Ripple does use XRP in this deal. All of a sudden, XRP is more than just a way to send money across borders. For billion-dollar business deals, it turns into a tool. That change in how people think could be enough to drive demand. Big players in the market may begin to pay more attention and individual buyers may soon follow suit. But here's the catch. Ripple might have to improve its relationship with XRP in order to stay ahead of the competition in the stablecoin space if it wins the bid and takes over Circle. That could mean putting XRP back on Coinbase after taking it off there because of Ripple's legal fights with the SEC. Just think of the irony. After separating itself from XRP, Coinbase could become one of the most important places where XRP's use and availability grow. With millions of users in the US and awareness around the world, relisting would give XRP a lot more attention and could cause its price to rise. Analyst and investor Paul Barron said it best when he said, "Ripple is playing a longer game, and they might just win it." Should Ripple be successful, it will own more than just a stablecoin provider. It will be in charge of a key part of the digital dollar economy. This will put it at the center of a future where stablecoins and cross-border liquidity are closely linked. And because XRP will be a big part of that future, its value could change a lot. In the end, Circle may choose to go public instead of being bought out, but the fact that Ripple is in the running with such a strong offer shows a major shift. No longer is XRP just a risky product. It's coming to be a way to get things done. That is something the market can't just ignore, right? But this is only the start. Ripple doesn't just want to be famous. It is taking steps that could take XRP to heights we haven't seen in years. And you think this $11 billion 0 cents power play is crazy? Just wait until you hear what crypto experts think will happen next. Some people say it's the best chance ever for an XRP bull run. You're not ready for what's going to happen. Crypto voices from all over X are adding fuel to this discussion. It was put up in 3 words by XRP Dragons. XRP is freedom. We need to do more than just shout it. It's a way of being, one in which XRP isn't just a digital object, but also a way to break free from traditional money restrictions. Some people, like Steph, think the writing is already on the wall and are posting that XRP past is repeating itself. And that repeated thing? It could just mean that there will be another breakout like the ones that happened in earlier cycles. Making people even more hopeful is Crypto Geek, who says, whether that's a physical or figurative statement, it's making both holders and doubters rethink what they think they know about the ceiling of XRP. Even Levi, who asked a more sensible question, is it really possible for each XRP to hit $10,000 0 cents? Is trying to change the subject from daily price changes to long-term market prospects and valuation. But Eduardo Farina, founder of Alpha Alliance Academy, may have the most thought-provoking comment. He tells people who own XRP of a big mistake they are making, selling too soon. In a recent post, he used a simple example to make people think. Imagine getting 500 XRP for 70 cents and selling them for $2.40. A nice gain of $1,200 0 cents. That sounds good, right? Take a guess. XRP will reach $20 0 cents by 2027. The money that was put in could have grown to $10,000 0 cents. Farina says that this is the kind of missed chance that comes from being impatient and afraid, which are strong feelings in sideways markets. It's hard to ignore Farina's point of view. XRP has been trading below its all-time high of almost $4 0 cents for a long time, and it hasn't been back to that level since early 2018. That's more than 7 years of ups and downs, cases, delistings and relistings and problems with the government. Still, the basics look better than ever today. The court case where Ripple beat the SEC was a turning point. It is now looking to buy companies for billions of dollars. Money from institutions is moving around. There are busy global partnerships. The coin is becoming more useful. Still, the price is behind, and that's when waiting is the best thing to do. In the past, the crypto market has punished people who only think about the short term. At one point, $300 0 cents for Bitcoin was seen as silly. It was hard for Ethereum to stay below $100 0 cents for years. They are all over the news these days. Could XRP be going in the same direction? Farina says that the answer is yes. People who hold on through the noise will make the most money, not people who trade the changes. In a market that likes to take risks, perseverance might be the key here. The potential of XRP may finally start to match its promise as regulatory clouds clear and Ripple continues to grow. There is one thing that is certain: $10,000 0 cents per coin will happen. People who get out of the market too soon might never forgive themselves if XRP's next move is like other crypto bubbles. As XRP Dragon puts it, XRP means freedom in the end. Freedom changes everything when it comes along, but it takes time to get there. Didn't you know this was going to happen? Hold on tight, because what's about to happen could change everything you thought you knew about XRP. There are big changes going on behind the scenes. Ripple is not only making news, it's also making history. Now though, new strategic relationships are starting to show up.